Thanks all the like and subscribers, guys. Touchy one today on two different subjects. The world's changing in a different way. I'm not going to get on the bandwagon and tell you who's better and what not, who's doing things wrong. A couple little smelly things I don't really like at the start. They said that 20% of our oil comes through that strait. I think it was a load of crap. I think 80% of it comes through that gap. And if it was only 20%, well, where's the other 80%? Should be enough to keep us all going. And obviously, the elites have got different ideas. I don't think it's the government's doing it. I think someone else is pulling the strings. But anyway, another subject, place of income in Thailand. Getting away from the dramas of the world at the moment, talk about something positive. Today I posted a video of one of the condominiums we own. We own quite a few in this building. And if you have a look, it's on my Facebook. This guy just commented before, he said, "Whoa, 250,000 Australian, for three of them you need 750. I said, yeah, it's correct, yeah. Some people come to Thailand on a budget, and I respect that. I've done that years ago, done that many times over the years. Come here with 10, 20,000 and stretched it out for as long as I could and stay in places that I could only afford just to get here for stay a bit longer. That's how much I love the place. And then go home and dream about how can I set up a place of income. It was a lot of work. There's a lot of work, and there's a lot of haters coming through who's saying the same thing. And I can read between the lines what they're saying. And what's going on at the moment with this situation, let's say that, these guys are even getting further pushed back into the system, which they don't want to be. I was in that system for 10 years, 15 years, trying to battle my way through, trying to find a way to be smart enough to have a place of income or my money directed around in bonds or whatever, and trades and swing trades, whatever, to have a lifestyle in Thailand. And more I get inboxed, and I got some cool emails the other day from guys over home asking all the important questions. And I do spend a bit of time replying to them. I do get back to you guys, so don't be shy. Some of them are pretty fresh to Thailand, so it's like, I'm not a financial broker. 9 times out of 10, as soon as I say X amount of dollars, I usually don't hear from them again. Some guys that messaged me and said, would 500,000 be enough to come there and set up, Dale? No, I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, you can come here for a long stay and you might get some of the food covered, your living costs covered, but you end up buying a couple of condos at 2 million baht each and expecting a lifestyle off those 2 million baht condos, which ain't gonna happen. And if it is, you'll be eating rice and chicken. She's a tough game, guys, and more the world turns to crap on the outside of Thailand. I mean, they're all begging and borrowing for some diesels of oil at the moment, and we don't want to pull our own chain or anything like that. Everyone's got their own limits with the service stations at the moment, and the pressures of life is only just going to start. I mean, when's this going to end? Where is it? 12 months, 6 months, 6 weeks, 2 years? Look at 2020, I hope everyone out there is in a good situation, that they're financially enough to support their family, and this could be a big eye opener for everybody. I do presume it's going to open a lot of eyes who are in a position, who are chasing that dream to live somewhere else. And sometimes that Western world's not going to be the place. If it was the place, I'd be quite happy to go back to a nice country town in the middle of Queensland or something like that, and take my family back there and chase pig hunting and all that sort of stuff, and fish for barramundi and all that stuff that I used to do. Those sort of days are long between, I just can't justify that living cost. It's not affordable. Let alone going home and putting up another 2 or 3 mortgages and signing contracts or agreements for 30 years, and I'll be 86 when the places are paid off. No thanks, guys. This guy's going to be catching my channel as we speak, actually, about directions and how to be done, because a lot of guys out there on YouTube especially are not telling the truth because they're not set up in Thailand. They haven't got the guts to invest in whatever money. And the ones who have, because I have talked to a few guys, they've got 10 or 20 condos between father and son. They're on this channel, they're good guys. they come here with an idea, and they've got 10 or 20 units between them, having the father and son, and good on them. Pretty cool. When I heard that story, it was pretty cool. I like chatting to him. I thought it was pretty awesome. I'm only a little bit way there, but I think it's a no-brainer. I think between what's going on in the West and what's about to happen in Asia, as Americans, I'll be honest with you, the American, Australia, UK, Greece, France, Italy, where is it going to go? Where is it going to go? Where are they going to go? Where are the guys who are comfortable, who own a few properties already or businesses, and they know they've got a few $1 million in the bank? Where are they going to head, guys? I can see the land value and condominiums will be getting up in value in Thailand. I can see the rent's already gone up probably 5,000 baht on half decent places in the last 12 months. It's quite exciting in a way. We're sitting here. We told people a year ago when we moved to Thailand that the place will go up. It's just a matter of time. We didn't expect how quick.
Yeah, we said the worst gonna have to leave the place because them have to leave.
Yeah, we had a lot of we had to leave. We could have stayed there and carried on batting it out. We had a fantastic company, as everyone knows. And I can step straight back into that company right now and go home and work my guts out again. Sure, you can make another whatever a year, but you're going to give half of it away to tax. And then you got your fuel and all that sort of. If we were in business today, if we had the same business that we had before we come to Thailand today, if we had that still underway at the moment, we would be shitting bricks. We would be so worried about what's going on between your full-time employees, fuel now. How do you pass that on to your customers? I always wanted to put a fuel levy on every docket, on every invoice that come in, but I was that shy that it was going to steer away a lot of my customers. And then I got a couple of emails from other companies the other day that they had to do it. On the Gold Coast, they had to do it to share the expenses. It was too expensive, and I've always said it right from the time I started business that it should be a fuel levy on it. But I would have been signalled out as, you know what I'm talking about. It was costing me a packet, you know. It was nothing to go through $500 in diesel a day over a period of a year. That was a lot of money. And I realised that because of the Ampol fuel cards we had. The payments would just automatically go to my business account, and I'm like, 7,000, 8,000 a month,
Every month.
10,000 a month on fuel, you know.
Yeah.
So imagine what those standard accounts today at 10,000 that I was paying, they'll be up to 12, 13, 14 right now for middle class business, small business, and that's just devastating. That's coming straight out of the profit. All right, you can write it off the tax, but that's a lot of profit to write off, man. There's not much left off the fat on the meat, you know, or meat on the fat, whatever they want to say. Some of the weeks were brutal in business, so my heart goes out to you guys if you're in business over home and you're running vehicles and you're running boys for expenses. I know you guys will be looking at options. It's a big move to move your family away from your home, your family, your brothers and sisters and family, your mothers and fathers. It's a big move. I miss my granddaughter, I miss my son and so forth. We miss our friends. But we couldn't have the lifestyle we got today and the freedom, you know. People dog us when we do videos about Pattaya because we love Pattaya. It's got everything for us. We actually love the place. People can say it's a rubbish dump, and one of the guy goes before on the YouTube channel says, "You live in a shithole. It's a rubbish sewer." Well, you can have your opinion, man.
But we live in our lifestyle, not on someone's lifestyle. Yeah,
that's his opinion, and I don't want to remark with my opinion where he lives in the UK. I got nothing. I can't do that to people who follow me from the UK. I'm not going to put shit on them. It's not a case of tit for tat. I respect his opinion, and I hope he enjoys where he is, and I wish him the best of luck. I know where my heart lies, and I know that the situation I'm in right now, I'm very blessed. It had not much to do with luck. I made my own luck, and it was a hell of a lot of hard work, guys. So anyone who's going through that journey at the moment, who inbox me or follow me on Facebook, YouTube and stuff like that, on Facebook especially, commenting saying I'm 2 years away and I'm 1 year away, Dale, I'll be there. Man, I wish you the best of luck, man, and just keep your head down. I really I understand the grind you've got, and it's going to feel like it's going to take a couple of steps backwards sometimes and take one forward and then two back. We've done it. Sometimes we'd work for 3 months and just cover costs, you know. Well, that's how it felt anyway. I mean, when we sold out and so forth, it all come out in the wash, not too bad, but better than working for the man, I guess. And if you are working for the man, just keep doing those big hours, guys. I've done some serious hours just to get my first truck, so I understand what people are going through. And there's a lot of scenarios I could put in place or explain, but all I can say is keep it positive, guys. Through this rough time, especially what's going on in the world and the pressures in your home, it's going to be rough. I mean, our living costs in Thailand compared to Australia. Parney said the other day we're spending $800 quite comfortably on food. That's without electricity, water, and we had a pool and so forth. But there was nothing to blow $2,000 into the house a week on mum and me and the baby, just for a living. So I can only imagine what it's like today, you know.
But in here, our location is close to everything.
Yeah, we're blessed. We bought this place here quite cheap.
Because location,
Yeah. Location was everything. Well, not cheap. It wasn't cheap. I'd say it's mediocre.
And the neighbors love
Yeah, we got blessed that way. We're only like two streets away from Central, so everything's right at our doorstep. And
Lotus, Big C, 7-Eleven, market, big market.
yeah, people might ask, what do you spend a week on your living costs in Thailand? Once you own the property, which we do, we pay for obviously electricity and food and water. Okay, so our electricity, we've got big air cons throughout the house.
And we spend a lot of time at home.
We spend 90% of our time at home. We love home. Our aircon bill last month was 4,200 baht. That was for the pool pump, and the aircons are running all the time.
210 washing.
Yeah, she's OCD bad.
You Andy.
I go to the gym a lot, so I come home with sweaty clothes, 3 of them, every time, and I go sometimes twice a day. But right, we'll go back to the food. On average, 8,000 baht. Yeah.
A week?
A week.
Is this all your food?
Yeah. I eat clean. Very clean, and a lot of foreign food or foreign food. I make all my own pre meals like pastas or mince and vegetables. I eat very, very clean, guys. Really healthy. So you about
Healthy.
Well, you can eat the Thai way, but man, it just doesn't fill me up, and it won't give me the results I need to drop the weight. I'm on a bit of a binge at the moment, dropping the weight off. So $400 a week for that, and then electricity. I said before it was 4,000 baht, so that's $200 Australian, $50 a week.
400 baht water bill?
Yeah, 400 baht, $20, $25 a month for water.
Yeah.
So we're getting up there about $500 a week Australian. Yeah, $500 a week Australian, guys. 15,000 baht a week would cover everything quite comfortably. Bit less, but we live very comfortably for that money as well. I mean, you could tighten it right up like a lot of foreigners do here. But we come here to enjoy life. We don't go out and splurge out like we were when we first got here. Obviously, we've got that out of the system.
We get very...
Yeah, we'll be honest. We'll be honest with you. I got food poisoning. We got food poisoning from our favourite shop. We were going there every day, and we ate breakfast there, and then we went for lunch, as we did many times. And it was like 60 baht, 70 baht for each meal, and these soups are amazing. So we stayed there for about a month and two, and then we got a bad meal, and it put me in the bathroom for 3 days.
And we stopped going.
I lost a few kilos, and it's coming out both ends, and I'm like, oh man, she's trying to kill me. But yeah, it sort of shook me up a little bit. I don't want to go through that ever again. So now we get our meat from there, we get our vegetables from there.
Big C, Lotus.
I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll cook my potatoes and mince and all those celeries and all the stuff, and I have it ready for a meal prep. So when I get home from the gym, straight into it. Greek yogurt, banana, and peanut butter before I go to the gym. And I'll have my meals all set out for the whole day, but I always cook them fresh in the morning. It avoids me spending 3 days in the bathroom again, guys, and I didn't think I was going to come out of there in one piece, you know. It was brutal, man. No sleep for 2 nights, you know. I got what I deserved. Everyone said that it will happen, and it did happen to me. I was playing with fire. I was going to seafood buffets and just smashing them over all the oysters and everything, and I was bulletproof. I was bulletproof for about 8 months in Thailand, and then it got me. So the big boy was down. I was down and out, and I was crying. I was whinging, but no one cared about it. So and when I come right, I was like, right, time to start eating healthy again. Not just eat whatever I want, you know. Anyway, we're going to leave it with that, guys. Yeah, food for thought, man. Keep positive. If someone's down in the dumps, guys, just pick them up. You know, just see if they're okay. Do the Aussie thing and ask them if they're okay. You know, if you see someone with a grumpy look on their face and so forth, he's got dramas, just ask him if he's all right. You know, give the man a leg up. Don't push them down. It's not the time to go around stabbing people or disrespecting anyone, shall I say, or kicking a man while he's down. These families have got to be doing it tough over home. Our heart and prayers go out to every one of you guys who are watching this, and I hope the world changes around and doesn't get as nasty as what it was in 2002 or 2020. I don't want those restrictions in place. The big room at the moment is restrictions, and that's a horrible word to comprehend. You know, as much as we love being at home, I don't want to be locked in one either. You know, so we'll see what countries fall first, I guess. I think it's up to the world elites, though. It's not up to us. All you can do is get prepared. We filled up our freezer the other day. I got all the New Zealand steak and the fish, and I got my beef mince from Australia. All that's all minced up, and it's all in sections. I got supplies, guys. I got supplies, and hopefully you guys get supplies as well, especially fresh water, guys. Load up on it. Fill that freezer up before somebody else fills it up, because it's going to happen. I can see bulk buying's going to happen. They're going to call it. So you're better off trying to do it now, and you're going to end up eating it anyway. So.
But Thai people, we have to filling water everywhere.
Yeah, but the thing about Thailand's dangerous because
Yeah.
it's hand to mouth in Thailand. You make the money one day, you put it in your hand, you go eat it. You know, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. These guys don't have big chest freezers and stuff like we've got. You know, so it's really dangerous, and a lot of their income in Thailand is around fuel. Motorbike taxis, Ubers, Grab, and so forth. So it'd be brutal to take that income away from them, to try and take that, let alone the food vendors on the street with their motorbikes, and everything's got to do with fuel. You know, that's.
Sell food and stuff.
I hope it's a big wake up to the whole world how much fuel is really important, and all the countries start working it out that we need 100 days, 200 days backup. Not 30 days or 60 days, because that's not professional at all, guys. That's really wrong. If you don't know how to run an economy with backup plans, and you shouldn't be in power. As simple as that. I mean, there's a lot of smart people in the world, and it looks like we've got every idiot in the world running governments. So, not in Thailand, no. Thailand's not so bad. I love Thailand.
Because you love Thailand.
Yeah, I love it.
And our family just stay in our zone.
Yeah.
We stay in our zone.
Yeah.
We go to gym.
People-
We go to.
People
the
ask
place
like,
we go.
Dale, what's the best thing about Thailand? Why are you so passionate about it? I'll be honest with you guys. We don't have a TV. Okay, we got rid of the TV when the situation in 2020 came around. Lockdowns there, yeah. We got rid of the TV. It was our idea. We just picked it up, yeah. And that problem in 2020 was gone as soon as the TV left.
Yeah.
And we haven't had one since. We don't watch TV. We run off different rules and different lifestyle. The freedom that Thailand gives you, the politics is not in your face. The 9 o'clock or 6 o'clock news at home in Australia is a big deal. All you hear is Channel 9, Channel 7, Channel 10, Carl Stefanovic, this. And they're all bags of crap. All of them. All the socials, all the medias are just full of crap. Yeah? It just flows out. They're all paid media. It's just that toxic, and you get sucked into what's on the news, what's happening now. And it's like, you imbeciles, they've got you by the balls. Oh, they're going up, it's going up, this is going up. He said that. To fill your head up with that toxic life, you don't notice it until you leave. And when I say leave, I'm not talking about leaving a country. The last thing I want to do is turn my social in the morning and see Carl Stefanovic. I don't mind the guy, but he's not honest enough. The last thing, if I do see it, I find some way to unfollow it or block it, because it's just crap. All of it's crap. Anything to do with that sort of stuff at home, and I got sucked into it. I got the jab and all that sort of stuff. It nearly killed me. And I got sucked into it because I felt guilty and I needed my job. And after I nearly went to hospital, and I was hyperventilating on the second jab and stuff like that. No man should go through that. And I had a young family and a beautiful wife to take care of, and they were going to be left with a dead husband and a dead father, thanks to those people. You know what I'm talking about. I can't say too much on here. I get smacked on the hand. But those people and I did it. I went through it. I done it myself. I'm guilty of it, and I regret it. Probably one of the only things I regret in my life. And I learned a lesson, and that's why half the reason I left, because the honesty. There was no honesty there. At least this lifestyle we live now, we live on our terms. I go in, I get a check-in, a visa every 3 months. For now, 3 months, check-in. I walk in there, it takes us about 3 minutes. Thank you, sir, no problem. That's the freedom I want to live my life. No one's dictating me, no one's pulling these strings behind me to make my legs and hands move. No more tax every 3 months to say how much you're going to rate me. All this sort of stuff. And I mean, people say you're blessed, Dale. Australia gave you everything you want, you know, what you got. Yeah, I went there and I worked my ass out for it. And they also forget that the government wasn't there at 4 o'clock in the morning to answer my answering phone, the alarm to go to work. They weren't there at 7 p.m. at night to help me do up invoices and workmaster statements and assessments for the next day, or pricing or quotes. They weren't there on Sundays when we were cleaning and doing maintenance on the trucks and changing wheels. The governments weren't there. And anyone who I asked to come and help, they wanted to get paid for it. There was no free labour, whether it was friends or family, which I don't expect, but I asked and I never got it. It didn't take me long to work out that it was on my own. It was me and my wife and my baby. GM would come out to the shed, young, 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30. He'd come out with his work clothes on before school and help me sweep the yard and do the driveway. And I'd take him to school at 8 o'clock, you know. And I'll never forget stuff like that, you know. He was there before the boys turned up for the yard, you know. That's what you call loyalty. That's family. That's family. And didn't expect nothing from it except dropped off to school and a kiss on the Harley or something like that, you know. That's cool. If you are watching this, guys, and you can relate to me, just take your time, be patient with everybody, and try not to be stressed out too much, because I know the world's going to be pretty ugly for the next few months.
Because when you stay in Thailand now, you understand Thai people. You give them patience, you understand. Maybe they might not mean to, yeah? That's why you're so happy with the place.
Yeah, I've felt my whole aurora about myself and the way I speak and the way I give myself as well as my friends and family time now. And that's something that Thailand's given me, and Thailand will keep on giving me to the day I die. I hope that's in another 36 years, by the way.
Lovely.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, peace out, guys. Enjoy your stay, and don't be too hard on yourself, guys. And we'll catch up in a few days. Peace out. See you later.